Hello, everybody. It's me, Dee and Steve.
And me, Steve. And we're excited because we have a super cool show for you tonight.
Well, it's tough, you know.
Yeah, it's super cool.
Now, I could get cooler as the night goes on.
Yeah.
We won't say why, but we're going to show you some of the stuff right now. So we're going from here. This is my favorite. I don't even know if you guys can see all that in there. That is my favorite. Wait till you hear. Well, and I love that. Oh, this is all hand blown glass. It's just beauties, beauties, beauties. Lots of beauties. Lots of things. Anyway, Steve, what is our first one today?
Do you want to start with my side of the table or your side of the table?
I'm going to start with this piece right here. This one.
Do you have a bin so
right
I can
there.
put this stuff in? That'll be good. And some bags.
Well, let's just do it and slide it to the side first.
That's
Ready?
fine. Yep.
Okay, show them off this piece. As you can see how... oh, look at it. Yeah, that's it. They're looking. They're looking. Oh, look. Oh, that's so beautiful.
Tell me some more about it.
Okay, I love this piece, and I'm going to tell you why. This piece is very expensive. Most of the stuff we have tonight it's all different prices, but for the most part, things are inexpensive because we're actually trying to clear our inventory. As you guys know, when January comes, we go to that underground auction. We are attending. Some of you have told me some of the things you want. Half of the things you guys want I can get. The other half is a no-go this year, but we'll see. You never know what's going to be there when you get there. But this piece, I've had this for an entire year. I absolutely love it. I don't know if you have heard of, what is that saying? 1,000 angels on the pin of a needle or a head of a needle. How does that go?
Never heard that in my life.
Well, no, they say 1,000 angels can fit on something, or maybe 1,000,000. No, I think it's like thousands of angels can fit on the point of a needle.
I've never.
I don't know. Well, anyway, this right here, not this part here that I'm showing you, but this part. This is a actual real slice of heaven. And inside of it is a world of angels. They are alive, they move, they come, they go, and it was just put on here so that it would not be lost. Now, the story behind this is that a guy drowned, he died, he was gone like 5 minutes, but I mean, if you're gone that long, you usually come back, you don't have too much brain activity. But for whatever reason he did, and clutched in his hand was this little glass ball, which he said he saw this being, very, very tall being, almost like 4 times the height that he was, slice away at the ground, put it in his hands, roll his hands around, and handed it to him. And when he came out of his drowning, like when they pulled him out of the water, he was clutching this. And he had it for the longest time. And yeah, I mean, it's pink and all different colors, but this is what he had. Now, with him, he did not want to come back. He never wanted to come back. He liked where he was. He felt no pain. He was totally happy. He said it isn't like anything that anyone can ever describe. So he kept it forever. He put it on a loop. When he died, I actually got this at a yard sale, no lie. I stopped at a yard sale to get this Jolly Jumper for Kate. And no, for real. And the lady asked me, like, you know, she started telling me what she did. I told her what I did, and she goes, "Let me show you this piece I have. He always told me, blah, 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 that he had all these angels at his call all the time." She goes, "I always thought he was crazy." And I was like, "Oh, well, it's pretty." So, like, I bought it because it was pretty. And because I really liked what she had to say about it. I mean, I didn't know if it was true or not, but when I took it home, and it was everything she said it was. I don't know why she didn't keep it. I think what it is she never used it. She didn't pick it up. She didn't wear it. She just had it. She said after he had drowned, he wasn't the same again, but he was good. but he just wasn't the same. But this thing, it is amazing, and it is going to be $200 because if I don't sell it for $200, I don't sell it. I don't care. Like it doesn't matter to me. It's a living, breathing. I guess. I mean, he said that it was a slice of heaven formed into this tall angel's hands. But I mean, I don't know. All I can tell you is if that's what it is, then hey. But if that's not what it is, I'm going to tell you right now, it doesn't matter because it's a very powerful piece. I've used it so many times, like on all different things. So, Steve.
Hi.
What do you have?
Let me set this aside.
Yep, set that aside. Don't drop it, please.
Let's go ahead into this thing.
Oh, you know what? Put it down there. You know what? Put it by the other bracelet so they can see the size difference. Okay. These are all normal size bracelets. Right here, it's the mermaid one. It's the Reflections of Beauty bracelet, which, you know what, I might as well go ahead and tell them about it.
Wait,
Hold
what?
on, I'll get to that one.
Okay, all right.
So, but I'm going to show them. These are all normal size, and boom. Boom. You guys don't know how big this is. Like, it could probably fit around a big dog, his head.
Yeah, it can fit. That's what I was trying to show him. It can fit around. Oh, I'm a big guy.
Yeah, you are a big guy.
Thanks.
No, I'm not saying that. I'm not being mean about it, but I'm saying, no, yeah, you're a big guy. I mean...
So what makes that unique? Oh, sorry.
Wait, I'm not done.
Oh, okay.
So, since I'm already focusing on this mermaid one, I might as well go ahead. This is Reflections of Beauty. And it's the reflections of the seductive sirens. And it goes along with the story of how they were able to call men towards them due to their beauty, blah, blah, blah. But it isn't about that. It's about giving you the beauty you want and desire. And that's what this is called, Reflections of Beauty. Very inexpensive, $38. Move it aside, Steve. Move it aside. We're going to run right up the list here. This one right here is Blood Drops of the Soul, Blood Drops of Love, and that is what it is. It is a seriously magical love piece that heats up and sends your energy out. All the little droplets off it are glass. I do not know if the heart and that part of it is silver. I'm going to say no. But powerful, yeah, I would tell you how I used it, but I don't want to do that. But I can assure you, I tested this piece on this old curmudgeon trouser snake, hideous man, and who I hate and he hates me. And hate's a strong word, but that's what it is. And I got him to fall at my feet, and then, well, I'm going to leave it at that. Anyway, moving on. So, get that one out of here. Now we're going to go over here. You're getting both of these bracelets. The one is for wealth. It's actually for royal wealth. It gives you dignity, class, wealth, abundance. The other one helps you astral travel. It connects you with nature. It connects you with your generational spirits. Any kind of generational ancestor who can help you, and you get both of them. $38 for both. You're getting them both. And then this is made out of some bone or something, but it still has some of the blood stain on it. Steve, go. Explain that bracelet.
Did we cover? I'm sorry.
Oh, no. Oh, let me do that real quick. Okay. This one right here is Anchor It Down. It's got an anchor. Basically, you can use this over and over as many times as you want to. What you're going to do is unclasp it. You're going to unclasp it, lay it straight, lay it flat out. You're going to say exactly what you want, and then you say, oh my God, I have it written down, but there's a saying you have to say with it. It's real easy. It's just like one sentence. And then you clasp it and wear it on. And it basically anchors down the spell to make sure that it happens for you. Very inexpensive. It's like $20. But it's not $20 because it doesn't work. It's $20 simply because there's just really nothing to it. But is it powerful? Absolutely. Steve, go. Your turn. Hurry it up.
Okay, so this is
I'm focusing in on this.
This is a bracelet, more like it's a bangle type bracelet. So you can see the markings on it. This actually was something that was created by Rosicrucians, or Rosicrucians. So what a lot of people don't know is that they actually have what they call a temple whore. And the temple whore they would keep because obviously they would all end up, I mean, not to be lewd, they'd all end up doing her to reproduce offspring. And those offspring, as horrible as it sounds, because we're saying she's a temple whore, held the bloodline of Christ. So they would produce these babies for them with the bloodline of Christ that would be able to help them do all types of magic. Now, this is the bone of a Nephilim. It was hollowed out.
That's why I wanted to show it to him with the other.
It was designed, the way you see it says Reina on there, which is actually the Spanish word for queen, because she was basically the queen of the Rosicrucians, because she was the only one, and they only have one at a time because they only have one of these bracelets. Now, if they do her and have a baby and it wasn't with that bracelet on, it would just be normal. It was, she had to wear this bracelet in order for the bloodline and the offspring of Christ to come from her. There was something else, but now I forget.
What does it do for them?
Right. So it gives you the powers of basically the bloodline of Christ, because she's worn it so many times to birth the bloodline of Christ that it kind of just picked up its own energy, obviously. I mean, after the spells and stuff were carved.
Well, there was the ritual they did was pretty
Well, it was
ferocious.
it was a sexual birthing ritual, yeah. It wasn't...
I mean,
it wasn't always...
it wasn't sitting around spitting out some words, that's for sure.
Yeah, and it wasn't always to her will. I mean, I don't want to say that, okay, well, they raped her, basically. Not like rape, but they would, like, they drug her up and she'd go into a whole different state. And
I think that's still called rape.
And stuff like that. But, I mean, that's,
Did they rape her?
It's uncomfortable for me to talk about. But
in the front hole or the back hole?
I don't know. It wasn't there. But, it's a Nephilim bone.
It was the front hole, right?
It's
because she had to birth babies.
Because she birthed babies.
So it was the front hole.
Really do her.
Now the reason we're saying front hole, for those of you that might want to know, we had somebody that emailed me and they complained, and they said that we were not being very politically correct. So we're going to be as correct as this person. No, that's offensive. You cannot say the word vagina no more. No.
Okay.
Even though it is the correct clinical term, you cannot say vagina. You must say front hole, because if you don't say front hole, you can offend.
How are we doing on time?
You can offend those who don't know what gender they are, or who haven't decided yet.
Oh, okay.
Or who swap back and forth.
All right. Well, she births these babies out of her front
hole. Yes, you must say front hole. And you probably shouldn't say it was a she.
Using the spells that are on
You should probably say they or them or it, because we don't know what gender she decided she wanted to be.
I mean, if you're a woman and you wear this, it'll also allow you
You can't say woman or man, because those are offensive as well.
You know what?
This video goes out.
I'm sorry. If you are a person...
Video goes out to Dawn. Hello, Dawn.
If you are a human person with a front hole and you are capable of sexual reproduction, then this will also allow you to birth divine children. If you are a person
of some kind of gender with a front hole.
Yes. Moving on. I think we got the point across.
We'll be back.